Hi, my name is Joanie Eisinger. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't gone to my website, please go to jonieswhitelighealing.com. You'll find out all about me. If you're interested in scheduling a session, please contact me through my website. I'm doing in-person sessions for folks who are local to North Central New Jersey. I'm doing Skype, phone, FaceTime, and Facebook videos for those who would like to do it that way. They are all equally effective modalities. I only bring in the highest of Christ's light, meaning the enlightened ones. There are no timestamps on this video. It is November 25, 2020. And if you are watching it past that linear 3D Earth reality date, Spirit knows who and when folks will be watching. Therefore, if it resonates, great. And if it doesn't, I recommend shelving it because you might be having an aha moment at a later time. I bring in archangels and angels, departed ones and guides, ascended masters, elementals, star beings, and consciousnesses. I used to be a shrink. I didn't believe in any of this. I thought it was bunk. I thought it was flaky, snake oil, narcissism, Zippo zero, null set, void nothing. I became hit with abilities around 2003, 4, 5, and there was no turning back. I used to be a religious Reformed Jew. We didn't go there. We don't play that. And then it started happening. I started channeling departed ones and pets, seeing into bodies. Yeah, that medical intuitive thing. Animal communication and healing, auras, chakras, exorcism, past lives, DNA activation, healing hands, identifying divine purpose. It went on like that. So I'm no longer a therapist. This is what I do for a living. I'm a psychic, a medium, a healer, a spiritual guide, and I love what I do. So I was called to do YouTube readings 2 Julys ago. That was July 2019. I received the calling, flash readings on YouTube. By January 1st, 2020, I started doing YouTube readings and videos. Readings and healings for the collective, Joanie's words. So here I am. So I'm going to bring in some light language. I think that we're going to do a little bit of that today because that is something that gives me joy. And there are some of you who watch that do bring in light language. And others of you get a warm, fuzzy feeling. It's a knowing that you have, that you understand it on a higher level, that you might be bringing it in at some point. And that I'd like to do that. I've done several light language videos. It's activated some folks. It's given people pleasure and joy. So I'm going to go and start talking. I call it my ghetto Pleaidian. I'm not even sure. I think this is Pleaidian. And then I'll do a little bit of Sirian. I've done some singing like lullabies. And I'm just going to start chatting. And then I'm going to see if I could do translating right afterwards. So here we go. Elendos anda de elendos anda silea. So this is the time, it's like a beginning. Elendos anda sealat onda deas alle. First of all, we'd like to repeat, it's like a beginning. This is a time of a start, a beginning. Elendos anda silet andoleda. All of you here are gathered and you're watching. Elendos sensuslada. Wondering, what is she talking about? How is this going to be? Eleso. Who is she? I'm trying to understand. Let yourself just be. So we're here and we're talking about projects. Get ready. Things will unfold. One at a time, there will be this action. You will see events. One by one, things will occur. In a memory, in a way, like a memory. You are going to marvel at this. Some will falter or die, not in a way that you think, that the sadness will come through, and others will rejoice. There will be two feelings. So you decide, how are you going to handle this? Some will find a way through this, and others, the confusion. Oh, the confusion. Too much for them. There's just too much. It is a revelation. Each one will have a different perception or take. So just stick with it when it happens. Emotions will be full and piercing in a way that is each one possibly needing a tissue, tears, crying, and a relief, a liberation. I see a journey, a unity, a coming together. Each one of you will have a practical knowing, a joy, a beautiful joy. So be with your friends, be with your family, and know, we are here, we have been here. Each time we come, each time here, joining you, always with you. So we are finding ways to join with you, unite with you. Sleep time, daytime. We have ways of showing you, of awakening you. Joined by others. I see angels. Angels. It's like a trip, like a journey. Little futuristic, future vision. So you sit. We join you, we hold you. So be with us and sit with us. So each time that you have a revelation, we are here with you. So it is a little bit challenging. Yes, we are understanding. Each time that we are with you, it is a knowing, it is a coming together, it is a joining of forces. There is much work to be done. Each of you are assigned a role, and you are going to see impediments and openings, basically blocks and opportunities. You will be joined by others. So together you will be working together. I see projects. Working as one. Completing versions of you, completing you, joining with others, making you one. Each time that you are with someone, you remember you. You are being reminded, reflections of yourself through other. So many people in your life are you. They are teaching you about resolving things within you. Honoring you, being with you, talking to you. And that every time that you notice aspects of them in you, work on healing yourself. It is a beautiful method of completing projects. You are here to remember and complete your version of you, to remember you. So join with your friends and complete the projects. You are beautiful. You are just so beautiful. We join you, we love you, we hold you. And trust. So I feel there's an Arcturian piece here. I am from Arcturus. I have been told this is Pleaidian. If this is Arcturian, I will crack up. So if anyone knows if this is in fact Arcturian, Pleaidian, ghetto Pleaidian, please in the comments below let me know. So as Joanie, what I'm getting is that by our being with our members of our soul group, we are seeing mirror reflections of the work we need to do on ourselves, that there's a lot of mirroring, and that the completion of projects is doing these healings, coming into this in this incarnation to complete ourselves, to resolve, to work through, to do that shadow work. And that our friends and family and the ones that are around us are helpers, and that we have projects that need to be addressed. And also what I get from this is that there are revelations, that it seems that there will be information coming in. Some will be extremely sad and other people will rejoice. And it might be that way. And whatever way it is, it's just fine. It's just fine. So I'm going to do a little bit of what I think is Sirian, and we'll see what happens with this as well. This is a time of learning. It is a bit confusing, feels hokey. You aren't quite sure how to observe, make this out. Judgment limited. So sit back and watch. Now, I was going into my other one, so let's see. I'm going to go back in. Not sure whether I was sliding into the other. Take time. Maybe they're talking to me. Take time. Okay, I'm just going to take some time. So now you're watching when a channel shifts from one light language to another. I'm a student. Going back into what I think is Sirian. There you go. We've got you. We're holding you. So a lot of people are concerned. We've gathered many crew members. And they sit around a table, chatting and finding time to imbibe rest. And then we send them out. So each one, the commander, each one, goes out and finds a home, an address, and we help them achieve learning. They are growing and learning, assisting. Each commander has a home. They have research they've done. And then they go out, they branch off, and they talk to many people. Family, friends, they are teaching, they are learning. The crew here, many soul members, crew members, are part of a plan, an organized frame, to spread out, pierce through people's consciousnesses, giving them the opportunity to wake up, learn, children even finding passageways into them, so they can change how they're perceiving light, the universe, and all. So each frame is being reconfigured in order for people to wake up. Designated and deliberate in methodology. Each crew member has the opportunity to wake up others. So we send them down and disseminate them, and they find their way through people, learning. Each person has found a home to learn and grow and change. The plan. So kind of like whether they like it or not, it is done. So this space object, the crew, the members, are here despite their knowing. Some of them don't remember. They come down to reveal love, emotion, strength, so others will perceive this and remember. With love, Sirian Alliance. They are our friends. They love us very much. So in the comments section below, any feedback would be so appreciated. I have chatted with a friend, Paula, who brings in light language, and Jeff, I believe her husband or partner, draws out the symbols. I look forward to hearing from her. And any others that are woke to this or are touched in any way. One thing that I tell my friends is what keeps me going, what renews my faith, is my ability to bring in star language. That I know that this reality is definitely met with more than what meets the eye, and that we have not been forsaken, and we have galactic brothers and sisters that love us very much. I believe I am part of the crew, and I call myself ground crew, and I'm here to assist as we were told by them. So I hope, I know there's some metaphor in what came through, so you'll have to do some work with that. And I hope that the interpretation that you have with both of these messages that came through are renewing to your spirit. So So that's it from the ground, and I'll see you again. Bye, y'all.